Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Yulaika. My student number 20201110390P. The state of Palestine is the country in the middle and between the Mediterranean Sea and the Jordan River. His political status is still under debate. Most countries in the world, including OIC member countries, the Arab language, the non-aligned movement, and ASEAN have uh, recognized the existence of the Palestine state. The conflict between Israel and Palestine continues to this day. The conflict is the legacy of a decade of ideological clashes between Hamas, Fatah, and Israel. Israel and Palestine returned to conflict after violence involving the two citizens took place in the Israel capital, Jerusalem. Palestine clashed with police over threats of evictions of dozens of Palestinian families' home. The land will be replaced with the Jewish settlement. The clashes witnessed the spread issue regarding the Al-Aqsa Mosque, a mosque complex located at the top of a hill and represented by Muslim and Jew. Muslims are represented by the Hamas group in Palestine, while Jews are represented by Israel. Israel and Palestine returned to conflict after violence involving the two citizens occurred in the capital of Israel, Jerusalem in April 2021. Palestine clashed with the politic over threats of eviction of dozens of Palestinian families' home. The land will be replaced with a Jewish settlement. The clashes went to spread issue regarding the Al-Aqsa Mosque, a mosque complex located at the top of a hill and respected by Muslim and Jew. Another causes of the Israel-Palestine conflict is the rocket fire the Hamas has fired at the Jerusalem a few weeks ago. The accidents helped trigger Israel attack on the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip. At last, 119 Palestinians were killed in the hundreds of airstrikes in Gaza, including children and women, and many were injured. And several Palestinians fell. 8 people in Israel died as a result of rocket attack launched from Gaza. The Israel attack on the Palestine sparked pro-Palestinians protests in the city across Europe and United States. Israel has stepped up attack in the recent day to inflict as much damage as possible. This attack will not be the first. If you look at the history of the causes of the Israel-Palestine conflict, Hamas put with Israel has occurred since the 1940s due to civil war. That period was long before the Hamas group was officially founded in the 1918s. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.